Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jay. Brand new channel here on YouTube. I've never been on YouTube as a content creator before, actually. I never edited videos before this, so bear with me if the video's choppy or if you find something you don't like all that much. Obviously, I'm going to be getting better as I go. So I love playing Clash Royale, and I figured, why not create a channel on YouTube for Clash Royale and show you my gameplay. I'm pretty excited. I just got to Hog Mountain not too long ago, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good. So I just want to show you a couple of the decks that I've been playing with here. And the first deck that we're going to go for replay, I want to show you, is it's a Miner Poison deck. Just going to have the Miner, the Knight, the Ice Golem, the Ice Bear, the Electro Wizard, the Cannon, the Archers, and the Poison. If you want to talk about maybe replacing the legendaries, if you don't have any legendaries, I would replace the Electro Wizard with maybe a Musketeer. That would probably be the best replacement for the Electro Wizard. And honestly, for the Miner, I don't see a direct replacement. If you want to go with Valkyrie, or if you want to go with maybe a Wizard or something like that, that would bring the average elixir cost a little bit higher, but it would give you more options as far as offense and defense combos and stuff like that. So let's go back here and go into the first replay. This is a really close battle. It ended up being a 1-0 in my favor against Jorge from Guerrero's GT. So Jorge's a pretty good player. I've never faced him before. Thumbs up, good luck on here before we start. And this is, like I said, a really close match. I'm going to start slow in the back with the Knight there, just to see what he's going to do. And I'm going to try to support my Knight with some Archers and see what happens. So Ice Wizard down, he's going to slow my Knight down, and then he drops that Valkyrie that's absolutely going to annihilate my Archers. Here comes a Hog Rider. I have a cannon to defend that, and I put the Ice Spirit down, which gets annihilated by the log there. But, again, we didn't take much damage on that tower. He tosses me a well played indeed. Thank you very much, sir. Executioner down, Miner on the right side. Let's start some chip damage. He gives me a thumbs up. Okay, so the Executioner comes down the lane. He's got a Miner of his own. I'm gonna put the Knight down against that Miner and try to make that Executioner turn and hit the Ice Golem instead. Freeze him up just a little bit and finish him off with the Knight. He puts down an Ice Wizard, and I'm gonna play it safe here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna build up my elixir and see what happens. I'm expecting the Hog Rider, so I put down the cannon, and let's see what he does. So he puts down a balloon, which I'm gonna counter with my Archers and my Elixir Wizard. Balloon's going nowhere. Here I go with my Miner again. Executioner again, the counter for that Miner. Although the Executioner decides he's gonna focus on the Archer instead. Miner down again. I'm gonna play my Knight to counter him and freeze, so that Executioner gets no shots on my tower. We're down to double elixir. A little bit overtime here. Gives me another thumbs up. I'm gonna poison this Ice Wizard, and I'm gonna put down a cannon. So now Electro Wizard against the Balloon, and I get a hit on the Hog Rider as well. Archers to finish it off. I'm gonna push with my Miner, try and get that Wizard, the Executioner, to focus on it. I did pretty well there. Unfortunately, that Valkyrie does work. I'm gonna kite her, make her follow the Ice Golem all the way to the left. He's got a strong push coming down the lane here. I gotta hold on. I gotta find a way to get this guy to stop doing damage to my tower, and I feel like I did pretty well there. One shot from both the Executioner and the Hog Rider, and we're gonna go into overtime. I got not a decent, but just a little bit of a lead here, and I'm gonna try and hold on and defend as much as I can. and whenever I can, I'm gonna send the miner down. So he's gonna try and destroy my cannon to try and make way for his hog rider, I suppose. And he's got another huge push coming down. Ice Spirit gets taken down. Electro Wizard holding on. The hog rider gets a shot. He gets another shot. I send in my miner. It's almost done, guys. 55. He sends in his miner. In just a second before. Just a second. I get the win. My tower was down to 68. And that was a pretty epic win. Thumbs up to Jorge for a pretty decent matchup there. I feel like he did pretty good there. So that is the first deck that I wanted to show you. And I did get a defeat on that, but I feel like I did pretty well for the rest of the matches. And then I switched up to a deck that got me all the way from 2809, I remember, on the Jungle Arena to Hog Mountain. This is the deck that I got to Hog Mountain with, and this is a really, really strong deck. So in this deck I have the Mega Minion, the Elite Barbarians, the Battle Ram, the Zap, the Executioner, the Goblin Gang, the Skeletons, and the Fireball. So I pick the Mega Minion over the Knight because I need the Mega Minion to take care of like balloons or go up against baby dragons, stuff in the air like that. The Executioner is going to do massive work for me if there is a tank with support behind them. It's going to hit the tank and the support behind him. I love the Executioner's mechanics. The axe is really powerful. I love how it hits on the way out and on the way back in. It's really, really good. If you don't have the Executioner, I would guess that you could go with a Wizard instead. Wizard's a pretty good substitution there. And for the Goblin Gang, there isn't really a great substitution. If you want to go with a 3 elixir card, I would go with possibly the Minions there. I would choose the Minions over the Archers, simply because the Minions are faster at at hitting. So if you have something coming down the lane that you need to defend, the Minions would take care of it faster. Unless it's obviously something that that does splash damage, then you're gonna get annihilated with the Minions. But all in all, the Minions would be better, in my opinion, if you want to put them behind the Ram, or if you want to go behind the Elite Barbarians, or if you defend it with the Elite Barbarians and you want to do a counter push, the Minions would do just fine. So, alright, let's go into a replay here. See which one to show you. I think I'm going to show you this last one that I won just by 1-0. So, against Farouk from Bedzilla's 2. Tells him a good luck. He says, "Thank you very much, sir. Good luck to you as well. Thumbs up." And we're going to start by pushing him and put him into pressure with a Ram. So a 4 elixir Ram gets a Wizard out in a log. And the reason I'm putting this Goblin Gang on the left is because he used that log. So we're gonna try and counter his Wizard and his Electro Wizard on the left. Gets just one shot. Zapping those skeletons, get to the tower. He doesn't have much else to go on and put down, so I get a pretty good chunk of damage down. So pretty good start here. So we're gonna let the elixir build up again and see what happens. Alright, so Minion Horde, Hog Rider, the Executioner is going to take care of that real quick here. And I put the skeletons down just to distract the minions and get some shots off with the Executioner. Executioner is going to be a great support for my Ram, so I put the Ram down and we'll see what happens. Another Wizard, Fireball coming down and take care of that Wizard. Just barely survives. Tower is down and the Executioner takes care of the Wizard. So I'm not sure why he's defending that there with the Electro Wizard, but hey, that's his call. I'm going to put a Mega Minion down, take care of the Elixir Wizard, and let's see what happens now. Alright, so Goblin Barrel. I don't want to use my Zap because I want to save the Zap to use when I see that Skeleton army. So he knows I have the sap. He doesn't use the skeleton army. He uses the minion horde, which is fine. We're not going to be too worried about that because they are one shot from death, and that tower takes care of them. Here comes the lumberjack, the hog rider. I'm distracting the lumberjack. Hog rider's going to get to the tower, but I'm going to stop the push and go on a counter push with the ram, which gets there, gets a nice chunk out of that tower there. I'm hoping this Mega Minion gets at least one shot against the wizard, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Here comes another push with the minion horde. Goblin gang down, trying to distract as much as possible. The ram is beautiful when you're trying to defend because it'll distract a lot, and the barbarians that come out are pretty strong. So it's a pretty good tool, both offensively and defensively. So I'm gonna leave those elite barbarians alone going down the lane there, and I'm just gonna concentrate on defending. I'm not gonna go too crazy here. This is a perfect chance for a fireball, and that's the end of the match. So with this deck, you just want to make sure you concentrate on not overspending on offense. If you don't overspend on offense, you're gonna be fine. If you start going crazy and start throwing things down, trying to get a tower down on your first push, then you're pretty much gonna be dead for sure. So pretty happy about those two. Like I said, that last deck brought me all the way up from 2809 to where I am now, where I've started to try other decks and other things to just play around. So this deck here is pretty useful. I've won a couple matches with it. This one obviously my favorite right now by far. And like I said, the battle ram is really good, both defensively and offensively, and the value from the goblin gang can't be overstated. So both those two are really good. Next, I think I want to try for our next video this deck right here and see how it goes. So keep tuned. If you liked what you saw, maybe toss me a like or subscribe. And I'm gonna keep working on different decks and stuff like that. I'm gonna try and stay on the Hog Mountain and make a push and see where we can get to. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.